This is an open letter to the King of England. I'm reminded of a time when the Lobengula King sent a message to you.
This is an open letter to the King of England. Dear King Charles, I hope this message finds you well and open to a candid exchange of perspectives. I am writing to you as a descendant of the colonization that your empire spearheaded in its pursuit of global influence. My story is intertwined with the history of the land over which you once held dominion. You see, I am a product of that colonial legacy, born and raised in a British colony, educated in the ways that were imposed upon us. The years under British rule left an indelible mark on my identity, my culture, and my sense of self. Yet as history inevitably marches on, the time came when the colony was returned to its rightful owners, the indigenous people who had inhabited the land long before your arrival. For those of us who had a documented British ancestry, the transition was relatively smooth. Some of us chose to immigrate back to the mother island, seeking the familiarity and opportunities it offered. But for others, those without a paper trail tracing back to Britain, the situation took a different turn. This segment of humanity, created by your colonization, was left in a precarious position, abandoned to navigate a world that professed freedom for all except us. We became the fragments of history caught between epochs, navigating a world built upon the dreams of freedom, from which we were paradoxically excluded. Our women, who had once been vibrant members of our communities, were relegated to marginalized roles, reduced to being mere objects of desire for the privileged elite, even if it meant clandestine liaisons with married men. Many of us found ourselves homeless, seeking refuge in the corners of society near shopping centers, invisible to those who enjoyed the privileges of a system that we were never fully a part of. The painful reality is that a significant number of us were reduced to the depths of despair, struggling with addiction, battling demons, and grappling with a sense of identity that seemed perpetually elusive. This, too, is a legacy of the colonial past that we bear the weight of. I don't write this message with animosity, King Charles, but rather with a plea for acknowledgement and accountability. The Lancaster Agreement, a pact that shaped the course of history, did not consider the entirety of the lives that would be affected by it.
Could be.
The voices of those without the coveted paper trail were left unheard.
I have these memories from my life. None of them have it.
This is the moment for you to show us what is real. Right now, we believe it's 11:39 a.m. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Could be. This is the first day of the rest of your life. But if you want it, you gotta fight for it.
Do you remember how you got here? You've lost your capacity to discern reality from fiction. What's real is here and now, 11:40 a.m. Anything else is just your mind playing tricks on you. It becomes a problem when fantasies endanger us. We don't want anyone to get hurt, do we? Do you remember how you got here? You've lost your capacity to discern reality from fiction. What's real is here and now, 11:42 a.m. Anything else is just your mind playing tricks on you. It becomes a problem when fantasies